Great scene here with tag team action from London. Joe Tessitore and Wade Barrett with you. Kayden Carter looks to take control against the team now known as the Secret Hervice, the security detail of Alba, Fyre, and Piper Niven, as they pledge their loyalty to the U.S. champion Chelsea Green.
They take their roles very seriously, but right now they're being outmaneuvered by Kayden Carter.
Oh, Kayden comes in with that big boot and swipes at Green.
Chelsea Green being a major distraction and annoyance to Carter and Chance at ringside.
Hook of the leg! And just the 2 count there as Alba Fyre was able to kick out.
Body of Alba Fyre racked in agony right now, desperate to try and get out of this predicament, and there you go. Unaware of the tag apparently is Kayden Carter.
Oh, looking for the senton, but getting out of the way and landing on Alba Fyre.
Well, that chemistry we spoke of earlier needs a little work, but keep your eye on these 2 acrobats.
Looking at teamwork, but instead finding the power of Piper Niven. And now it's Katana Chance having to deal with that.
Carter and Chance, perennial underdogs due to their lack of size, but make up for it with their heart and their movement. Oh no!
Wow!
How the hell did Kayden Carter pull that off?
And now, Carter, the keg stand in play for the win, lateral press. And Alba Fyre at the very last moment coming in for the save.
Perfect timing there from Alba Fyre, and it had to be, but now clearing out the trash are Carter and Chance, perhaps ready to go for the kill.
Wow!
Like a demolition derby on the outside. And Piper Niven all alone in the ring.
And for Carter and Chance, this is their first televised match since mid-December on NXT, and they are coming out to prove themselves. Now Chelsea Green's up on the apron. Chelsea Green is up on the apron, distracting the referee, and that takes the offensive momentum away from Carter and Chance.
Never turn your back on Piper Niven.
And instead,